Welcome back to another episode of After the License, the podcast where we help real estate agents build your business. I'm your host, Jeff Buettner. As always, make sure you're checking us out not only on YouTube, but basically anywhere you get podcasts. Our YouTube channel has YouTube-specific trainings and videos that we just don't release to the podcast, so make sure you're following us on both. Earlier this week, we talked about the to-do list application that I use most. Today, we're going to talk about habit tracking applications, why I use one and the one I actually use. So habit tracking applications are different from to-do list applications. Habit tracking applications encourage you to build a habit, to do things in kind of streaks per se, to do things every day or several times a week, and actually can encourage you to stick with that particular habit. Recently, in the last year, I've started to utilize a habit tracking app on top of my to-do list application. And there's a really simple reason why. At its very core, keeping track of the things I wanted to do on a daily basis, like the things we all have that we want to try and accomplish every single day, trying to keep track of those things in my to-do list application made it very cumbersome, to the point when I would log on and look at my to-do list application, it was overwhelming. And so what I did is I realized a handful of these tasks, actually almost closer to 10, were tasks I was trying to accomplish every single day or every single week. And I was just really trying to keep track of those things. They weren't things I necessarily had to remember. So I found a new app and I said, okay, I'm going to keep track of my habits in this habit tracker. And I would encourage you to maybe think about something similar. If you have habits you're trying to keep track of, so maybe you want to drink water every day. For me, I've tried to read or listen to my Audible a couple times a week. You can download a habit tracker and have it set up for just those habits, and it makes it really simple to keep track of those, to see how often you're actually staying in line with those habits, and it gives you stats on how well you're doing. So the application, the habit tracker that I use every single day is called Streaks. If you're watching on YouTube, we'll go ahead and put that logo up here. Streaks is the one I use. I really like it because I have it downloaded on my iPhone. It also pairs up with my Apple Watch. And so I can look at it every single day and know that I'm drinking the water that I want to drink every single day, that I'm actually reading the books, and that I'm doing my cardio and all of that fun stuff I can keep track of in this Streaks habit tracker application. And I found that it actually makes my to-do list easier to use because I'm not keeping track of all of that stuff there. So if you're on kind of a productivity kick and you're looking at some of these things, consider not only using a to-do list application, but also look at habit tracking applications. Again, Streaks is the one I use for iPhone. You can do some research. There's a million of them out there. Take a look at them, download a couple, figure out which ones you like, which features you like, and then start to use it. I've noticed a huge difference. I'm actually excited to take care of the things I want to take care of on a daily basis because I can kind of check those off in my habit tracker versus my to-do list. Okay, guys, that was habit tracker I use and why I use it. As always, if you enjoyed the content you're watching on YouTube, give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing. And as always, we'll catch you next time.